Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Divine Empowerment. All right, so if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell. Also, too, you can leave comments below. Awesome. Yes, so, woohoo. We are definitely ending the end of this 10-year cycle. It's 2019. And the energies have just been the universe setting everything into motion for 2020. And if you've been following my channel, you've heard me talk about the momentum that will start to build now and continue in 2020, 2021. But now is the time to set those intentions. Don't think short term, think long term. And because it's in Sagittarius, some of you may actually want to go on an adventure. If you're still unclear where you want to be in 10 years from now, definitely plan a trip, right? Go out on a walkabout. It doesn't have to be like a big trip. Just make sure that you just go out and just get in touch with yourself and your knowing, your desires, and where you're wanting to go in your life. It's so, so important right now. We have one more new moon this year, and it's on December 25th. How beautiful is that? And yes, 2 new moons right on the holidays. And I want to say last year we had 2 full moons. So don't think about last year's events. Think about this year's events. And you do not want to, you want to be specific. You don't want to let the universe fill in the blanks for you. Think long term. And, even if it seems far-fetched, like, oh, I don't know if I can go there, just setting the intention builds your momentum to get there. So even if it seems like something that could never ever happen in a million years, don't hinder yourself. Don't think that you cannot reach for the stars, that you cannot create and manifest your destiny. It's so, so important, especially right now. And if you still don't know, like I said, go on a walkabout, or an intentional walk, however you want to look at it. And then just really ask yourself, where would I want to be in 10 years? 10 years is a long time, right? We have 5-year cycles, 1-year cycles, 2-year cycles, 3. We have so many different cycles, but every 10 years we get to enter this huge cycle. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and she was telling me, I don't feel like I've really grown that much. I feel like there's so much more I need to do. And I said, whoa, wait a minute. Think back. Where were you 10 years ago? What was your life like then? Who were you then? Especially once you start to awaken spiritually. And I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has purchased these Soul Realignment Level 1 readings and activations and all the other readings as well. Much love, much gratitude. And yes, it is the most powerful modality that we have at this time. It covers it covers all the facets. And it's super beautiful, transformational work that feels amazing. Not only that, but it heals your God spark. It increases your vital life force energy. And definitely, I'm currently finishing up, hopefully by December 25th, the new Vital Life Force Energy Mastery Program, which is the new Advanced Soul Realignment practitioner course. And one thing I can honestly say is it's been intense, and I'm so grateful that my clients will not have to go through that extreme shift like I have. But what a beautiful time, right? The end of 2019. I definitely have seen an increase in my energy levels, as well as my energetic attraction. I've definitely, I can just feel it, right? I mean, I'm not the cutest girl in the world, but energetically, I can definitely see a shift in my energy. And also, too, I've made some wonderful new friends here in La Paz, Mexico, which I'm still in La Paz. I'll be here till Frank comes back from work, which will be like around March or so. So, yes, it's been intense. And I'm just so grateful that we're on this new moon in Sagittarius. And I know exactly where I want to go from here. So I encourage all of you too to just take the time, make your dream list. But you know me, I'm always saying, set those intentions. It's a new moon. And then by the full moon, release what no longer serves you. And also too, understanding that we are all unique. We are all unique divine spiritual beings. And, you know, the more we step into our divine soul blueprint and we become our divine self-expression, it has been quite, I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very grateful for where I am right now in 2019. And I'm super excited and cannot wait to start this new next big cycle. And you know, the energies of definitely spirit, specifically, you know, if you really just don't have a clue where you want to go, expect some pretty interesting things happen between now and, let's say, the full moon in January. Because if you don't know and you're wanting to know, spirit will come in and show you. Very interestingly. Now, if you know where you want to go and you just haven't sat down and taken the time to make out that list, start now. And this way it gives you a whole month, you know, from now until December 25th. And think about how beautiful that our new moon is going to be on December 25th. Christmas? So yes, write the universe your Christmas list for the next 10 years. Make out all your Christmas lists for the next 10 years. And then just relax and know that the universe will go working into overtime, because there is, and you know, I didn't necessarily notice this in 2009. I mean, looking back now, I can kind of see where it kind of happened, but not at this level, not at this momentum. So I'm super, super excited to tap into that and help you guys tap into that as well. Because think about it, if you could just sit down and make your dream list and then forget about it, and then it just starts to show up. In fact, I do encourage you, once you make your dream list, don't look at it again. Don't look at it. You know, wait until 6 months into 2020. Wait another 6 months and then see how these things start to show up. Doesn't mean that you have to settle for what shows up right away. You definitely want to hold out for your big dreams. And I strongly encourage all of you to look deep within and find those dreams, that the ones you've given up on, the ones that you thought, oh, there's no way this is ever going to happen. Include those dreams, because I am actually fulfilling one of my lifelong dreams since I was, I don't know, a tiny girl. The first thing I thought of was, I want to live in a foreign country, which I know that's a strange dream, but I just never thought that that would happen. Well, here I am living in a foreign country, and I'll be living in many more foreign countries as well. So definitely highly blessed. I feel so, so blessed. And I just want to encourage you guys to dream. Set your dreams as your intentions, and then allow them to unfold. You know, sometimes we just, you know, think, well, even for myself, I thought love was not in the cards for me. And not only did I find love, but I'm actually having a hand fasting ceremony December 21st, 2020. What a way to kick off that cycle. And I am with my twin flame, my divine partner. And as you guys know, especially if you're in the twin flame community, you know that that is not easy. I have found that with the soul realignment, it definitely, Frank and I couldn't have done it so quickly, so beautifully. It wasn't always, it's not easy, but it was beautiful. And he and I, we had this conversation many, many times. We would not change a thing, right? So I highly encourage all of you guys to do the shadow work. Definitely check out the soul realignment work. I am an advanced practitioner, and it is one of the most powerful modalities on the planet, by far. And I know because I've tried many, and I didn't stop until I found one that produced results. And then I had to produce my own results first, right, before I felt confident to work with clients. So it is a journey, and it is about finding our mission work, you guys, especially if you're just waking up. As we know, that those first few months, first year or something, it can be really, really confusing. So you definitely want to put in your intentions for mentors or healers to show up for you guys, because the right ones will show up. And whenever I was trying to find my mission work and find the modality that was the best of the best, it was a process. I'd try one and it was like, no, that's not it. I wanted something that was truly transformational, something that really changed people's lives and helped them awaken and do their shadow work, and increase their vibration at the level of higher self and the physical level, and increase their vital life force energy. Because remember, guys, the vital life force energy is not consumable. You never run out. And most souls are operating on about 1%. And that's still a lot. They can still have abundant lives and so on and so on. But what I find is that there's always a tug of war of energy going on there. So definitely looking forward to sharing that work with you guys. But back to the new moon, I know I'm getting a little sidetracked. It is such a powerful time. And if you're struggling thinking that, well, number one, open your perspective. Make sure that you are grateful for all the blessings that you received during this cycle, this 10-year cycle. And if you are struggling to see where you made progress, I encourage you so much to look back 10 years ago, 2008, 2009, 2010. And then, of course, you guys, we've had this huge spiritual awakening, that started around, 2010, which, of course, it's been ongoing, right? It's not nothing brand new to the planet, but it's really built momentum. More and more people are awakening by the second, and stepping into their divine spiritual being selves and their divine self-expression. And I see that this is only going to build momentum. It's not something that's, I don't know when to say this will happen, but I'm pretty sure that traditional medicines, all the pharmaceuticals, will probably be a thing of the past. And people will be doing more healing energy work and definitely more holistic energy healing works. I definitely see that starting. It's already started, but I feel like it's just going to build and build and build. Now, definitely just make that intention list for the new moon. And you guys, I love you so much. Blessings into infinity.